Have you ever felt like time is moving at a snail's pace? This common English idiom can be confusing for beginner learners. But mastering it can really boost your communication skills. Let me share a funny story that shows how easy it is to misunderstand this idiom. My friend Samantha was running late for work one morning. She told her boss, "Sorry I'm late, the traffic was moving at a snail's pace today." Unfortunately, Samantha's boss thought she was literally describing snails crawling on the road. So, what does "at a snail's pace" actually mean? It's an idiom that describes something moving or progressing very slowly, much slower than normal. The origin of this phrase likely comes from the notoriously slow speed of snails. Now let's see the idiom used correctly. My friend Alex was working on a big project at the office. He said, "The progress on this project is moving at a snail's pace. I need to find a way to speed things up." In this case, Alex was using the idiom to express his frustration with the slow progress of the project. Here are some more examples of how to use "at a snail's pace" in different contexts. In a casual conversation, the line "at the DMV was moving at a snail's pace, I was there for hours." In a formal setting, the committee's decision-making process has been progressing at a snail's pace, and we need to find a way to expedite it. In a negative context, my progress on learning this new skill has been painfully slow, moving at a snail's pace. In a humorous context, the sloth was moving at a snail's pace, even for a sloth. In a literary context, the aging train crept along the tracks at a snail's pace, as if reluctant to reach its destination. In a business setting, the company's growth has been stagnant, moving forward at a snail's pace. We need to implement new strategies to accelerate expansion. On social media, waiting for this video to load at a snail's pace is driving me crazy. To help you remember the meaning of "at a snail's pace," think of a snail slowly inching along. Visualize the snail's slow, deliberate movements, and that image will remind you of the idiom's meaning. Now for some fun facts about this idiom. The phrase "at a snail's pace" has been used in English since the 16th century, reflecting the long-standing cultural association of snails with slowness. This idiom reflects the perception that snails move very slowly, symbolizing sluggishness. While some snail species are faster than others, their speed is still generally perceived as slow. Hence the use in the idiom. Similar expressions like "at a snail's pace" exist in other languages, symbolizing slowness. The idiom has been used in various literary works, reflecting its common usage in English. Here are some other idioms and phrases related to "at a snail's pace." Similar. Slow as molasses. Slow as a turtle. Glacial pace. Opposite. Lightning fast. In the blink of an eye. Breakneck speed. Related idioms. Slow and steady wins the race. Haste makes waste. Time is of the essence. Let's try using "at a snail's pace" in a sentence. The construction on the new highway has been progressing at a snail's pace, causing major traffic delays. Now, let's rephrase that without using the idiom. The construction on the new highway has been moving very slowly, causing major traffic delays. Here's a real-life story that shows the effective use of "at a snail's pace." My friend Sarah was trying to get her driver's license renewed at the DMV. She waited in line for over 2 hours, and when she finally reached the counter, she said to the clerk, "I'm sorry, but the line has been moving at a snail's pace today. I hope you can help me get this done quickly." The clerk understood her frustration and prioritized her request, getting her license renewed in record time. Now, let's talk about some common mistakes and how to avoid them when using "at a snail's pace." Grammatical mistake, saying the snail's pace instead of a snail's pace. The correct usage is a snail's pace. Meaning mistake, thinking the idiom refers to the actual speed of a snail, rather than a metaphorical slow progress. Remember, it's about slowness, not the snail's literal pace. Context mistake, using at a snail's pace to describe something that is not actually slow. Like a fast-moving object. The idiom should be reserved for situations where there is a clear sense of slowness or stagnation. Let's test your understanding with a few quizzes. 1. What does the idiom at a snail's pace mean? A. Very quickly. B. Extremely slowly. C. Steadily and methodically. Answer, B. 2. Which of these is a synonym for at a snail's pace? A. Lightning fast. B. Glacial pace. C. Breakneck speed. Answer, B. 3. Which of these is an antonym for at a snail's pace? A. Slow and steady. B. In the blink of an eye. C. Haste makes waste. Answer, B. In summary, at a snail's pace is a common English idiom that describes something moving or progressing very slowly. We explored its meaning, usage, and cultural context through relatable stories, diverse examples, and fun facts. Remembering this idiom can help you communicate more effectively in English. Whether in casual conversations, formal settings, or even on social media. Now it's your turn. Share your own experiences with using at a snail's pace in the comments below. Try incorporating the idiom into a sentence about a time when something was moving incredibly slowly. I'd love to hear your thoughts and examples.